Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's Sunday. I'm here with your Sunday service. I've just confused myself because we've got the Witch's Tarot out, but also the Chakra Wisdom Tarot cards are calling me. I was going to pull 8 cards from this deck because it's the 8th today. So I thought 8 cards would be quite appropriate. But then it was like, okay, what a week it's been. Should we actually have a look into the week and do a Celtic cross? I may pull 8 cards from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. Let's see how this reading goes first. Okay, so a little change of plan here. We're going to do a Celtic cross using the Witch's Tarot. I have the Witch's Tarot Companion with me. Apparently this is staying out. You can stay there. Okay, but the High Priestess sitting there. Looking very stern here. And very busty. Okay. Let's have a look at a Celtic cross and see what the story is or what the story's been. Okay, so we're on Sunday. It's been a bit of a quiet, strange week, and we have Temperance. That's what we're talking about, the balancing out of these energies. Okay, let's read Temperance. Major Arcana, card number 14, been showing its face a lot this week. That number's been coming out as well. And the meaning of this card is, the Temperance card appears in a reading when it is time to be restrained, to be a little more tactful than usual, and to employ more moderation. This Major Arcana card represents the mixing of different magical elements to create something new. Like rain and sunlight, make a rainbow. The Temperance card also stands for the personal alchemy of a spiritual transformation. Now is the time to work on the healing of your spiritual self. This is the perfect occasion to work on finding the correct balance or flow in your magic and your life. Watch for messages. Watch for messages from the gods. I want to say watch for the messengers. The key word is alchemy, restoring equilibrium, moderation, restraint and tact. Find your balance, look for divine messages, and work on spiritual healing and transformation. I would say that feels very much like the energy that we've been in this week, and maybe still are in. Okay, so what's the challenge with, I want to say working on healing our spiritual self. What has been the challenge this week? I feel like I'm extremely hot. Like I've got a bit of a sweat on coming. I'm just going to go and get some tissue so I can dab. Okay. We've been dabbing. We've been dabbing our eyes. We've been crying. Feels like there's a purge that's taking place or needs to take place. It's come over extremely warm. Okay. Should we have a look at the challenge to Temperance? It's the 9 of Swords. I feel like the Divine Feminine has been struggling with balancing out the energy this week. It spoke about rain and sunlight, making a rainbow. Lots of crying, trying to look on the positive side of things. Okay. It feels like you've been trying to form that rainbow. It feels like you only get halfway. And then the 9 of Swords comes in, which is a very draining energy here. Let's have a look at this challenge. 9 of Swords. This is the Drama Queen card. When it turns up in a reading, it symbolises a person who is always having a crisis or causing drama in coven dynamics or social situations. They may be an emotional or psychic vampire, or they themselves could be the willing victim of such an attack. Now, I'm not going to sit here and think that you are energy vampires, Divine Feminine. Okay, yes, okay, you might look at things as being a bit of a crisis. You could put on the drama at times. It's kind of a feminine trait. Okay, which we all kind of realise and understand when we're overreacting. But this statement, when it says, or you yourself, sorry, I lost the plot, or you themselves could be the willing victim of such an attack. So you're needing to look after your spiritual self, boundaries, equilibrium most definitely, as in remaining balanced, especially if you're around people that you can feel are sucking on your energy. As this is the 9 of the suit, it's also auto. Okay, we've gone into like automatic. No way to control it. It's totally automatic whenever you're around. Okay, so I'm feeling that you could be picking up on your divine masculine's energy, and you're struggling on how to balance this energy out without it affecting you. Okay, no way to control it. We'll find a way. As this is a 9 of the suit, it also symbolises that you are near the end of the problem. Things have reached their peak and should begin to settle down, as long as you do not give way to dramatics. Decide to pick up the sword, to be proactive, and to defend yourself and your personal energies. Furthermore, this card can represent the karmic repercussions of poor judgment or backlash from a manipulative, magical act. I think of this card as a perfect illustration of baneful magic that has returned to its sender 3 times. Keywords: drama queen card, psychic or emotional vampire or victim. Baneful magic returned to its sender 3 times. Okay, so we've been having this energy come up with the divine masculine wanting to, well, escape, run away, not face this love. And this might be that you're actually picking up on his energy. Okay, well, let's have a look and see what's gone on. I believe that you're the victim, although you mustn't use that terminology. You're not to have a victim mentality. So if you've decided that you've put your victim t-shirt, it's time to put your victim t-shirt back on. Worries me, then you best take that off. Okay, no victim t-shirts. So let's have a look at what's gone on in the past. Queen of Pentacles, here you are. Okay, you were stable, and then something's unstable due this week. Queen of Pentacles, let's have a look at what energy you like to be sitting in. You're not feeling very stable, secure, confident, and it feels like, because you've been tapping into your divine masculine's energy, maybe a bit too much. Okay. We'll get there, no rush. When the Queen of Pentacles appears in a reading, look for the ultimate Earth Mama. Okay. So when the Queen of Pentacles appears in a reading, look for the ultimate Earth Mama. So I feel like you really are trying to get yourself back to this status. And you feel comfortable here. It's uncomfortable being in this energy of the 9 of Swords. But the problem will soon be over. This card represents a mature woman who may have dark hair and eyes. She is practical and has a deep love of nature and a spiritual connection with the earth. While this queen is sensual, gorgeous, and loves beautiful things, she will work hard to get and maintain the things she cherishes. Gardening, cooking, or redecorating, she is always creating or tending to something or someone. This queen is happiest when she is nurturing others. She is a devoted wife and mother, an amusing friend, a generous hostess, and a passionate lover, all rolled into one. The Queen of Pentacles is often linked to the Empress card. If they should both turn up in a reading, motherhood is the prime focus. The Queen of Pentacles is the definitive. They've separated the word, so it just wants to confuse me. The definitive nurturer card. This card speaks of welcoming, cosy homes, happy families, beloved pets, loyal friends, fun and affection. And I'm feeling like these, once upon a time, this is what the divine feminine experienced. And even before I was coming on for the reading, it was like, well, I feel like my life is like lacking fun, and I shouldn't even state that. But I remember more joyous, fun times with friends, family that I've shared. And it just seems that life is a little bit solitude at the moment. Can't really remember when I caught up with a good friend and had a good laugh. Okay. So it's kind of like, in a way, wishing for the past to be back. Interesting. Do we really want to wish for those past moments, all of them, to all be back? Because I know that I was speaking about I miss, not mixing with my friends and family and having the fun, but oh boy, did there come the drama with it as well. You're always guaranteed that the drama was a part of it. You would be helping them nurture, care, being the hostess. And it's like all those energy vampires are being like taken out of your life. And it does leave, even though there were energy vampires, it does leave like a big, massive void within you because you were so used to helping and assisting others. But it's been too draining on your energy. Okay, let's carry on. Interesting message then. The Queen of Pentacles is the definitive nurturer card. This card speaks of welcoming cosy homes, happy family, beloved pets, loyal friends, fun and affection. The message of the Queen of Pentacles is to embrace your love of the beautiful things in the world. Create a beautiful, magical atmosphere for yourself and your loved ones. Keywords: an earth sign woman, a homemaker in the best sense of the word, emotional fulfillment, generous hostess, loyal friend, nature lover, earth mama, devoted wife and partner, hearth and home, and motherhood. Wow. The associated elements is earth and water. Earth is the suit of pentacles, related natural element, while all four of the queens are associated with the emotional element of water. Interesting to know. Okay, that was the past energy. Current energy. Current energy, we've got the Eight of Wands, communication, and the Ace of Cups. Feel the love. There's no absence of love. Look for the messages. It's really warm. I don't actually think I'm sweating, but it feels like I've got a hot flush coming over. Okay. Eight of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Two nice cards. But we was told with Temperance to look out for the signs, the messages from the gods. So, Eight of Wands. What was that noise? It went, I've not heard a noise like that before. I'll hold it up with the Eight of Cups. When the Eight of Wands flies into a reading, it is a notice that projects that were once delayed are coming to a swift completion. This is a positive and exciting card full of motion and actions. Spells that were cast will happily manifest now. Well, this spoke about spells, painful spells, being backfired and returned to the sender like threefold. Okay. Often this card will symbolise travel for business or pleasure, and typically this is travel by air. The Eight of Wands can also mean long-distance communication between business partners. This is a time where fresh ideas and creativity rule, and swift and decisive action is the order of the day. Keywords: movement, action. Things come into a swift completion. The positive manifestation of spell work, travel for business or pleasure, and typically travel by air, long-distance communication. Okay. Long-distance communication. We were picking up yesterday about feeling as if your life was like lacking some action. But it looks like it's coming. Let's have a look at the Ace of Cups and the current energy. The Ace of Cups is the most potent and pure form of feminine element of water. So I'm feeling, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and it made mention that all of the queens are associated with the emotional elements of water. So, and it spoke about the Empress card coming up. Well, if you embody all 4 of the Queen's traits, energies, and you have them balanced, the Empress is born. Okay. When the Ace of Cups appears in a reading, it proclaims birth, growth, love, and clairvoyance. This card often appears when a pregnancy is about to be announced or confirmed. However, there is more to the Ace of Cups than just physical birth. It does symbolise a wedding, a happy marriage, a healthy relationship, and a loving family. It may also be a symbol for emotional growth and healing. Remember too that the element of water is associated with psychic powers, creativity, imagination, and spiritual and emotional fulfillment. Gaze into the surface of that overflowing silver cup. What new, enchanting things are about to be birthed into your world? Keywords, excuse me, births, weddings, happy news and celebrations, romance and relationships, an emotional beginning, psychic powers, creativity and healing, the element of water. Divine Feminine, it's all about you today. So let's look into the future and see what the guidance is for you. 7 of Wands. This is a card of standing your ground. It's a very defensive energy coming from the Divine Masculine. I'm not sure how long this energy will linger on for. It does say that this problem will be coming to an end soon. But seeing as this is in the future position, it does still feel as if the Divine Masculine is very guarded. So this is a perfect time for you to work on all 4 of the Queen statuses so that you can become the Empress. Time for personal spiritual healing and to take care of you. And definitely this block here, I actually feel there's a message coming through where the Divine Masculine is saying to you, you need to guard your energy. It looks like he is doing this. But there's elements of you actually feeling a void because for one, because your energy's been drained. This could be the Divine Masculine standing his ground and you are feeling the effects of it. Let's have a look at the 7 of Wands. When it comes before the 8 of Wands, which is in the current position. So when the 7 of Wands turns up in a reading, it is a notice that you're about to face a challenge. Once, okay. So you can see it's a masculine here, but in the future, the warning is when the 7 of Wands turns up in a reading, it is a notice that you're about to face a challenge. One you will thoroughly enjoy. It may be a sort of personal test. This is what's going on with the masculine. It feels like you're needing to guard yourself, Divine Feminine, and the knock-on effect is he's standing his ground. And he's kind of enjoying it. I don't feel you are, Divine Feminine. Like taking back his power, he's enjoying that. It may be a sort of personal test where you take on the challenge just for the fun of it and to see just how far you can advance your skills, be they magical or mundane. This card shows the use of muscle and movement with restraint and style. Your enthusiasm, ambition and wit will serve you well here. This card appearing in a reading assures that you will overcome obstacles and rise above them with style, wit and humour. And I've just flipped over 2 cards and they are the 2 of Wands. The Divine Masculine is making plans here. You can see it's him. It's the King of Love, the King of Water. Okay. So there's definitely this watery element here that's kind of flowing through the Divine Feminine's energy. She's trying to stay grounded and, well, we'll have to read them because they come out. The 2 of Wands. The key words, going back to the 7 of Wands, is adrenaline, enthusiasm and ambition. A challenge, putting your skills to the test, overcoming magical or mundane obstacles with style, wit and humour. 2 of Wands. This card represents partial success. While others may think you hold the world in the palm of your hand, you may still feel like you are unsure of where to go next. Now, this could be your uncertainty, Divine Feminine. Okay, that he's picking up on. Such scenarios occur when an unexpected promotion or career advancement leaves you feeling unsure of what to do next. So I feel like this is the energy the Divine Masculine is going to be going through, this void, unsure what to do next. It's like you've ascended, now what? There is a partial success, and you may feel like you are at the halfway point of your personal goals. There are choices and serious decisions to be made. But look around you. There is help, support and advice from a mentor. And that mentor is you, Divine Feminine. Take their good advice and enjoy this new business or career opportunity. Finally, this card can symbolise a successful business partnership. Keywords: preparation for a favourable change, partial success, good advice from a mentor, successful business partnerships. Can't get the words out. This is what the Divine Masculine is doing behind the scenes. Successful business partnership. You'd want to be paired up with the Queen of Pentacles for that. Okay. King of Cups, come on. Let's have a read. What's going on? A mature, wise man who is well versed in the craft. This card represents an individual who is artistic, intuitive, creative, and passionate. Physically, he has dark blonde to light brown hair with a touch of grey and blue or green eyes. He is a good friend, a loving and attentive husband, and a devoted father. The King of Cups gives good, solid advice when asked. This card can represent a quiet man who keeps his emotions to himself, but who can be moody. He is, however, deeply emotional, and he has a tough outer shell to disguise a very soft and loving interior. He often sees what most people would prefer to keep hidden. This card represents an individual who is an excellent mediator, psychically talented and strong and fair. The lesson from the King of Cups is that wisdom comes from looking within. So this is the kind of the wisdom that he's saying to you, Divine Feminine, because I picked up it was a message from the Divine Masculine saying for you to stand your ground. Okay. The lesson from the King of Cups is that wisdom comes from looking within. Temper your counsel of others with compassion and affection. Not allowing others to get to you. Okay. Behind the scenes, let's just have a look at the keywords. A water sign man, a married mature man well versed in the craft, a loving husband and father, a good friend, a wise counsellor, a creative personality, the gifts of intuition, wisdom that comes from experience. What's going on behind the scenes? Interesting, it keeps pointing out a married man. I'm feeling that he's feeling what the Divine Feminine feels, is that they're already married. It's a spiritual connection that can't seem to be cut. So I feel very much as if the Divine Masculine understands he's only achieving partial success here. He's needing a business partnership with somebody, a good friend, someone that he trusts, and someone that he feels is a benefit when it comes to mentorship for him. Behind the scenes, what's the assistance behind the scenes? The Chariot. Okay, so this is helping the Divine Masculine to get a wiggle on. The Chariot. This is what's going on behind the scenes, guys, what's assisting. This is a card that speaks of hard-won victories. The Chariot card is all about self-confidence, control, motivation, and the determination to succeed. Tap into your own personal power and you will see your goals manifest. Obstacles and blocks will be removed. Work magic for movement and change. When the Chariot comes roaring into a reading, it is a message to combine your magic with mental discipline and tenacity. Power comes from within. Believe in yourself, combine determination, focus and willpower, and you will succeed. In the major arcana, only the Chariots, the High Priestess and the Star cards have starry skies. These three cards are linked. If the High Priestess appears in a reading with the Chariot, it is a sign that victory can be obtained through wisdom. If the Star appears in a reading with the Chariot, it is a sign that the victory will bring an emotional healing. Well, we haven't had the Star, but we did see the High Priestess, the Witch's Tarot Companion. Okay. But if we do have the Star card that comes up, okay, it's a sign that the victory will bring an emotional healing. Keywords, willpower. Now, if it doesn't, I'm just going to stop because we're speaking about emotional healing here. It just means that it's something that needs to be done, that you need to work on before actually the masculine is drawn in. Okay. So willpower, ambition, focus and drive, leadership abilities. Tap into your own personal power to see your magic manifest. Overcome adversity and any obstacles in your path. Don't give up. Hang in there. Now, it's interesting because I'm going to be reading How to Raise Your Own Salary in the chapter that we are on next. I haven't got my book here, it's in now. I believe it's kind of like overcoming defeat. So that's going to be a good chapter to listen to. It may just help. Okay, don't give up. Hang in there. Not hang on in there. Hang in there. Okay. How are you feeling about yourself? Challenged, the Five of Wands. In a conflict, fighting. Could be bickering with others. It's definitely a block. If we have a look, say this is the masculine here. This is the divine feminine up here. He's got to get from here through. What's the block? How we're feeling about this situation, Five of Wands. It's a battle, it's a fight. Okay. When the Five of Wands soars into a reading, it shows that minor annoyances and petty arguments need to be dealt with. There are different opinions all wanting to be heard. This card symbolises bickering between coven mates, friends or co-workers. This card tells you that challenges are ahead and that you will need to be very clear in communicating your goals and desires to another. There may be petty troubles at your job or a little healthy competition. Put your game face on and put some effort into your problem solving and you will see positive results. And I feel like this is for both of the counterparts. Okay, Divine Masculine is needing to stand his ground as well. How he deals with others is also, it's kind of like, as he's advising you, he's taking his own advice. Okay. It's like, don't let them get the better of you. Competition, conflict, disagreements, challenges, petty squabbling at work or within the coven. Put some effort into your problem solving to see positive results. Hang in there. This problem will be resolved. Okay. All I keep singing is, hang on in there, baby. Hang on in there, darling. I'm gonna give you more than you ever think possible. Don't be afraid, baby. How this is affecting others. Knight of Pentacles. Here he comes in. Okay. It's making him want stability. It feels very much as if the Divine Masculine, he's kind of sick of hanging around. You need to hang in there. And he's kind of tired of hanging around. So the Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving knight, but how this is affecting others, it does feel like as if the Divine Masculine is going to be getting a move on. whether that means he's had to move, change location, could be job location, home location. When the Knight of Pentacles arrives in a reading, expect a test of some kind. This will not be a drama-filled scenario, but a quiet test of your honour and personal beliefs. Remember that the Green Knight of Legend was a tester of other knights. Now that's interesting. As the Queen of Pentacles, it is associated with, all the Queen cards are associated with the element of water. Now this Knight of Pentacles is a tester of other knights. Okay, a legend. The Green Knight of Legend was a tester of other knights. While he was a friendly character, he was also mysterious. In a reading, the Knight of Pentacles also represents a down-to-earth young man with a dark complexion and eyes. He is kind, compassionate, dependable, faithful, hard-working and practical. This card may also indicate that enrolment in a university, trade or technical school is in the future. Like all of the other cards, the Knight of Pentacles is also a movement card, but the movement here is more methodical. This knight takes his time, actively observes, and then thoughtfully moves forward to deal with any challenges. The challenge of the Knight of Pentacles is that active observation and methodical movement is necessary. Deal with any challenges in this way, and you will obtain a quiet victory. So a lot of this you won't even be aware. You are picking up on it, Divine Feminine, but you won't actually be aware in the physical of what's going on. It's all a bit mysterious, but something is going on behind the scenes when it comes to the Divine Masculine. Okay, and how he approaches situations, challenges, drama. It feels like he's kind of tapping into your energy as if to say, well, how would the Divine Feminine deal with this? Okay. So that's the energy of him kind of drawing from you. Hopes or fears? 6 of Wands. He's feeling recognised, worthy. He's definitely got the guidance here. This is a nice energy. There's no fear within this energy. Just someone being very hopeful. 6 of Wands. A proud warrior returns triumphantly from battle. 5 other wands. Oh, there they are. There's the 5 of Wands. 5 other wands can be seen being held up behind the rider and in the background, as if by a crowd as he moves past them. Okay, so there's a crowd here. You can't actually see them. But 5 other wands can be seen being held up behind the rider and in the background as if by a crowd as he moves past them. In the background, the sky is blue and a bright sun shines down on the rider and horse. The warrior is tired, but looks pleased to be home. He wears golden armour, denoting his status, and a fire-red tunic with gold knotwork, featuring dragons, the elemental creature of fire. The dragons symbolised on the warrior's tunic are interwoven upon themselves and represent the never-ending cycle of nature and life. The man's red flowing cape has gold knotwork in the trim and trails over the back of his brown horse. The horse's parade cloak is also a bright red, with a matching dragon knot motif. These vibrant, fiery colours on the warrior's armour, tunic and cloak indicate pride and accomplishment. The soldier holds in his right hand a tall blooming hawthorn wand. Tied to that wand with a red ribbon is a blue laurel wreath, which illustrates his triumphant return. Classically, a laurel wreath symbolises the god's favour. In the language of flowers, the laurel leaf declares achievement. Dragons naturally are associated with the element of fire. In our fire-associated wand suit, the dragons represented in this card is symbolic. It is. I will tell you a bit about me with my dragon adventures in a second. Okay. Dragons were popular in heraldic designs as they represent courage, leadership and overcoming obstacles. It's hard to get the words out. Feels very much like the throat chakra. It's quite blocked. Bonfire night. Fireworks night. So quite loud. outside, and fireworks going off all evening. And what I actually done, I went into a meditation, and I jumped on my dragon Sophia, on her back, and we went out for a ride out there. And I said to her, is it safe? She said, no, you've got to come because you've got to see the fireworks from up here. And I'm like, but won't the fireworks, like, hit you, hurt you? There's me with all this fear. And she kind of looked at me and she was like, listen, we've been around for years. We've had to dodge like cannonballs. And I'm like, okay, fair point. But I actually met my Divine Masculine's dragon up there as well. And my Divine Masculine was there. And we sat up there together on our dragons, watching the fireworks. So... oh dear. It was lovely. It was lovely to see him. I actually said, oh, it's really good to see you. And we just sat and watched the fireworks. So you might be experiencing some, if you've tapped into your dragon energy, you might be experiencing some meetings in the sky. Beautiful experience. Shall we have a look at the outcome? No, because I have actually read... I haven't even read the meaning of this card yet, so I've read the whole description of what's going on in the card, but let's have a look at what this card means. This is a victory card symbolising achievement, recognition, compliments, success, accomplishment, and well-deserved accolades after hard work. You can overcome any obstacle if you work at it. And that's the point. When the two of you come together in Sacred Union, it spoke about this in the chapter that I've just finished, from how to raise your own salary. And it spoke about when you refer to your wife as being like your better half, that there's a lot of truth within that. More so than what we actually know about. And that's because it spoke about the Mastermind Alliance and that you should always have a feminine within the Mastermind Alliance, because the energy of the feminine and the masculine blended, okay, emits a spiritual power, and it actually states that a spiritual power which cannot be unlocked alone. It's the combining of the masculine feminine energy here. So both of you, you will be unbeatable. There you go. You will both be unbeatable. The connection that the two of you will share as you go out into the world together, because it's not something that you can achieve alone. You'll be unstoppable. That's what I want to say. Nothing and no one can even get in your way when you've tapped into this spiritual power. Okay. Keywords: victory, achievement, recognition for a job well done, compliments and success, accomplishment after hard work. Let's look at the outcome. Someone takes a leap of faith. The Fool. Let's start again. This is a brand new, fresh start where you both know how to handle, balance, and deal with your emotional, spiritual, physical life. Okay, the Fool. Let's go again. The first major Arcana card is an excellent illustration of someone who is following their bliss. This card often materialises in a reading when the querent is trying something new and completely different. This is new and completely different for the Divine Masculine to be able to tap into this spiritual power, and he gets access to that via the Divine Feminine's energy when they are in harmony, in that blissful state together. This card often materialises in a reading when the querent is trying something new and completely different. They may be just beginning their spiritual journey, or are exploring a new magical tradition or path. Perhaps they are taking on a brand new job or are considering an innovative business opportunity. The Fool encourages us to dare, be more open-minded and enjoy the ride. Do not let yourself be dragged down by worries. The Fool laughingly persuades you to trust and take a chance and not fret too much about the future. Instead, just enjoy the trip and take things one day at a time. This card is all about the proverbial leap of faith Just made me laugh. Just take the trip and take one day at a time. You don't actually know how that trip's going to come in. I mean, it did speak about air travel, which then brings it in perfectly with your dragon energy. Your dragon can take you to your divine masculine. Well, your dragon will take you to your divine masculine's dragon, because your dragon will be absolutely besotted in love and I feel trapped in. They are free. There'll be nothing to stop your dragon from connecting with your divine masculine's energy. Okay. This card is all about the proverbial leap of faith. Sure, it is possible that you might make a mistake or fall down, but hey, you can always get right back up, brush yourself off, and try again. Sometimes that is the best way to learn, by daring to do. At the end of the day, the Fool encourages you to be open to new projects. Doesn't say that. Interesting though. At the end of the day, the Fool encourages you to be open to new prospects and ideas. Live on the edge, think outside of the box, be confident and bold. There is a big, wide, magical world out there. Go explore it with your dragon. Seriously. It's fun. Keywords: follow your bliss, adventure, fresh starts, exploration, a journey. New ideas, take a chance and chase your dreams. The beginning of a spiritual quest, exploring a new magical path or tradition, a leap of faith. Now the deity associations, it just says none, because the Fool represents humanity. Astrological associations, Uranus. He's getting a kick up the arse, I know that. Okay. Wow, that's the reading. I don't think I want to pull the 8 cards from the Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck. That was quite a strong message here, I believe. Let's have a look at the enchanted map and see whereabouts you are on the map. Unexpected visitors. Card number 41. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. Cannonballs. Seriously, I was worrying about little rockets, fireworks exploding, and it was seriously, it's like, do you know how long dragons have been around for? Do you know the battles we've been through? You think we're worried about a firework? Do you know what's been shot at us? It's like I could just have visions of these cannonballs being shot at the dragons. They're very clever, swift, and very accommodating. Okay. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit. Who knows what you can't comprehend for now? Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. I've already had the dream where I had an urgent message. This was a while back. Well, maybe within the month. Yeah, I think it was in October. And I had a message that I hadn't checked in on Sophia. And I was like, what's the urgency? And it's like, Sophia's getting married. It's like, my dragon's getting married to her dragon, but she was having doubts, and I was like, you can't do that to him. Don't do that to him. It was like, you don't want to be with anyone else, do you? And it wasn't that, she was just scared. But then when I got deeper into the dream, so I attended this wedding, but it seemed to turn out that it was kind of like my wedding. So very bizarre. Should we get some daily guidance from your angels? See only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Straight away hair there. Okay. See only love. Looks like the channel of love sign. Similar. The angels gave you this card as a reminder to see yourself, others and every situation through their eyes. When you focus on love, anything that's unloving falls away. It's like turning on a light to diminish the previous darkness. Call upon the angels whenever you need help to evaluate your vision. Yeah, we might need to evaluate that. Okay. Call upon the angels whenever you need help to elevate your vision to a more loving vantage point. Additional meanings for this card. Look past the personalities and egos of others and see the angel within them. The angels can help you with this if it seems difficult. Forgive, release anger, hurt or judgments to the angels. Affirm what you desire instead of what you fear. I'll tell you what my affirmation has been this week. It is, you don't fight hate with hate, anger with anger, or fear with fear. Full stop. Okay. So no fighting hate with hate, anger with anger, fear with fear. Just leaves only love, doesn't it? Okay. I've read all that. Can we see what your angels and ancestors want to say? What angle are you coming in at? Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Okay. Track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings, and when you find them, you will find your desires too. The Hunter card is based on my favourite Celtic god, Cernunnos. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. Similarly, the hunter helps you connect with an energy that is both fearful and fearless. Your fears are the only things that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. So you have come face to face with them, as the hunter does with wild animals, and go beyond them. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realise your fullest potential, but this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you are a man or identify as male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are female or identify as female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. I'm going to get another card from here. That card was coming up in a lot of my personal readings I done last week. Actually on Halloween, that card kept coming up in my readings. Okay. We have mountains. Stand your ground. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river deep enough. Don't know if they're the words. Something about keeping me from you. Mountains. Hold firm. Let's getting up this card here. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. It's good to know. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable and unshakable, and so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. Now, next week I am going to be working on the chakras. We're going to start with the root chakra. I've been doing some research, a little bit of planning. I've got some affirmation cards that I've made myself that are specifically for the root chakra. We can actually pull one of those like after this card, but we're going to be working on the root chakra. Let's see if next week we can we could maybe take a chakra every day. Let's just see how much we need to work on. I really want to work on the lower three, which is more in with the masculine's energy. So the root chakra, the sacral, and then the solar plexus. Then we come to the heart, and then we work our way up, obviously, the throat, the third eye, and then the crown chakra. And it just states here, mountain's energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy of the air, and the energy of the air, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. So let's focus on the root chakra as from tomorrow. We'll see where we go. Okay, no rush. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are, talk things over with those around you, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. Also, let me pull you a little... See, I've got some already made here. Don't know how many there are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Unlucky for some, but not for us. Okay, let's have a look at the affirmation then. And these are to help you with your root chakra. I trust in the goodness of life. Affirmation. I trust in the goodness of life. That's a good one. Should we get one more? It's 11:13. I have what I need. I trust in the goodness of life. I have what I need. One more. Okay. I make choices that are healthy and good for me. There's your 3 affirmations, guys. I trust in the goodness of life. You could change that to, I trust in the godness of life, in the goodness of life. I have what I need. And I make choices that are healthy and good for me. The bottom, I feel safe and secure. Okay. Introduction to my new little affirmator cards. Let's see what spirit animal is with you. Ain't no mountain high enough. Imagine that. Go soaring through the mountains on your dragon. That's going to be amazing. I'm going to try that one. You've got the rabbit with you, and there's a rainbow here. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, my dragons fly. Dragonflies. Okay. Recognise your significance. Oh, that was recognise your significant. But, oh, okay. Recognise your significance. Your significant other. Is that your better half? It's not your better half, it's your other half. Okay. Rabbit. I talk way too much. Okay. Pure, warm-hearted rabbits originate from Orion. They heal hearts with wisdom as well as love. Every sentient being emits sounds that together create the song of the earth. Currently, Earth is discordant. However, Lady Gaia sings her true tune, and the rabbits hear this. Part of the rabbit's soul mission is to relay these notes through their energy fields in order to bring everything into harmonic alignment. Their aim is to enable us all to ascend graciously. Rabbits have a huge and important soul mission. They spread purity, clarity and joy wherever they go, and because they carry sacred geometric wisdom in their auras, the angels sing harmonics over them. As a result, through these furry little creatures, angel sonics spread over the lands where they live. Archangel Sandalphon understands the music of the spheres, which is the harmonics of creation. Through the rabbits, he and Archangel Gabriel attune the song of the earth with the music of the spheres to hold in place the 7th dimensional blueprints for Earth. When you bring yourself into alignment, you emit a melodious tune. The wisdom of the rabbit suggests you watch your thoughts and actions. Make sure that they are pure, light and loving. Speak, hum or sing with the intention of being in harmony with the song of the earth. Know your contribution is helping the entire universe to align in divine right order. Unicorns love pure, innocent beings, and if you hold or think about a rabbit, a glorious unicorn will shower light and blessings over you. We'll get a unicorn card. Have you tapped into your unicorn spirit yet? Okay. You may feel that your efforts are insignificant in the vastness of the universe, but they are noticed, they are noted and appreciated by the illumined ones. Okay, let's have a look what the unicorns want to say, and then I'm going to end on a Rumi. Share. When you share, everyone feels happy. Oh, I love it. Okay. If you'd like to make new friends, start by sharing with them. You can do this in many ways, such as helping someone with their work or giving them some food. You can also share your feelings with a person, and they'll also share their feelings with you. Sharing feelings often makes your friendships closer. It's also a good idea to share things with others. Do you have anything in your closet that you never use? If it's okay with your family, why not give it away to someone who needs it? This will make you both feel happy. As you give away old things, you'll discover a secret. New things will come to you, as if by magic, and it's true. You can also share when you're with a group of people. For example, let someone else talk while you listen. I did say talk a lot, like a rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Okay. Bit of Chaz and Dave coming in there. For example, let someone else talk while you listen, or work as a team to win a game. You can also let another person win a game as a nice way to share. It's also important to let other people give to you. In friendships, both people give to each other, so let your friends share with you. All you need to do is say thank you and feel happy about how fun it is to share with your friends and family. It's coming, guys. That fun aspect, it's coming. If you feel it's lacking, change your mentality and just know all will be revealed soon. And we have talk about your feelings. So I did feel the energy of the masculine feminines coming together. This could be in dragon space, in dream space, and you're going to find that you're actually opening up and talking to each other. Like I said, when I was on my dragon and I kind of met up with my masculine, my dragon just went wild as soon as she saw my masculine's dragon. And kind of when we got there, I noticed my masculine was there. He was on board. And it was like, I just said, it's really good to see you. And he was like, it's really good to see you too. Sharing your feelings. So talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. Okay. This card means that you've been holding some feelings inside and need to let them out. When you talk or write about your feelings, you understand them better. Sometimes you don't know how you really feel until you begin talking. It's not healthy to hold in your emotions, especially anger or sadness. Find a trusted person who will listen to you, such as a friend, family member, or teacher. Let that person know that you need to talk and tell them what you need. For instance, if you want them to listen without giving you advice, then let them know. If you want them to comfort you, then let them know. If you don't have someone to talk to, or your feelings are so private that you don't want to share them out loud, then you can write about them. You can also silently talk to your angels or the unicorns. They'll listen to you with love and help you feel better and find answers. So I want to say those that feel a little isolated, not really friends, family members, close people that they can really share their feelings with, talk to your angels. Okay. I'm actually feeling as if the Divine Masculine is really wanting to open up now. There's a brown unicorn here. I feel it's the masculine. There's a lot going on in his mind. Look, that unicorn's got all this kind of fogginess around. Talking to a pussycat here. Okay. Let's end with a Rumi message. An invitation into the heart of the divine. Okay, Rumi, let's finish up this Sunday message, please. Blessings of Zara. Card number 39. Let go of thought. Don't take it into the heart. You are naked and thought is like ice. You use thought to seek release from suffering and pain, while thought is the cause of your suffering and pain. The realm of creation is outside the scope of thought. O foolish one, see the opus and behold the beauty. Look in the direction from which the images flow. See the brook that causes the wheel to turn. Rumi. I wish to pull that false confection from your mouth. Oh, I know you will open your mouth even wider to scream, like a terrible cry of a toddler denied. But the moment you open your mouth wide and draw breath to bemoan the outrageous travesty of your loss, I shall shove my divine finger, dripping with nectar, into your gaping mouth. I'll let you suckle them, surprised and contented by the sweetness that surpasses all other sweets. When we are hungry, we reach for what food is available. If we are starving, we may gorge upon what is before us, only to find ourselves overfed, undernourished, and in a most uncomfortable and dissatisfied state. Your soul needs better quality food. Oh, we had that come up, didn't we? Okay. The healthy part. What did it say? I feel safe and secure. I trust myself. Okay, I think I might have mixed these up a bit. I trust in the goodness of life. I make choices that are healthy and good for me. Good for you. Okay. Your soul needs better quality food. It has been detoxing. You have been shedding old thoughts, feelings, pains and struggles. Memories of the past have been flooding out of your soul like parasites being expunged. And now your soul, thus cleansed, is in need of genuine nourishment to restore it to full radiance and vitality. Love will feed your hungry soul. Nothing less shall suffice. No sweet-talking charmer, hell-bent on seducing and moving on, will make the grade. No, it has to be nothing less than genuine romancing by the great beloved to feed, comfort, and nurse you into radiance. Only that divine finger, dipped in the heavenly honey, can be taken in by your soul now. All else will seem as empty junk by comparison. But can we summon the strength to overcome habitual and mindless attempts at feeding on lesser substances? Oh yes, the great beloved shall storm through the kitchen and with military precision clear out the cupboards, for only the best and finest, most decadent and delicious shall do for you now. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are being given a blessing of Zara, of radiance, of brightness. This blessing has a purpose. It is to clear out that which would obstruct your full unfoldment to support the divine jewel of your soul in shining. You are being given an opportunity supported by life, by the earth, by the grace of the divine beloved, to shed toxins from your being. These may be physical and they may equally be of emotional, psychic or psychological origin. They may come from this or another lifetime. You may understand consciously what is being released or you may not. If you are sensitive, you may feel symptoms of detoxification at a physical level, even if what you are releasing is emotional or psychological in nature. You are encouraged to complete the sacred honouring ritual, to stay adequately hydrated, and to be moderate rather than excessive in your approach. Give your body and mind time to rest and replenish so that blessing can be fully received. If you have been unwell or struggling to let go of an issue, this oracle comes as a portent of imminent healing back to good health and of release of the issue into resolution and divine radiance. It is only a matter of timing, and that timing is imminent. This oracle also brings you the blessing that if something appears to be leaving your life, even something painful to release, it is because it is no longer healthy for you, or no longer supporting of life for you. There is something more loving and beautiful awaiting. Do not try to feast upon scraps. Stop scraping in the dirt for stale breadcrumbs. Rise up and move towards the seat at the heavenly table gleaming before you, for a greater feast awaits your attendance. Okay, let's end with the sacred honour and ritual. Say aloud, I call upon Alzara, the merciful divine one shining with grace, and Rumi, who loves me without condition. I call upon the healing angels, and I say the following declaration. With grace I accept the shedding of that which is no longer worthy of me. I allow myself to release, with merciful grace, what no longer feeds my soul with the truest of nourishment. I open to receive, through unconditional love, healing, support, intervention, and protection, that I may shine with the divine radiance bestowed upon me in this blessing. I surrender my attachment to scraps and open my mind, body, and soul to the great feast. In profound gratitude, I bow to the compassion that leads me to the banquet of love now. So be it. Lie down and rest for however long you need. Healing will happen during this time, so try to rest for at least 5 to 25 minutes, more if possible. Following your rest, you may also like to have a shower or bath using a handful of regular salt as a gentle body scrub to support your psychic and physical cleansing process. Enjoy this as an act of self-love. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual, and I have finished my Sunday service. Guys, much love to you all. I will catch up with you soon. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, it's 11155. Okay. Guys, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. We'll be working on the Root Chakra, and that's that then. Okay, have a great day. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.